Okay, I was just going through the Facebook members group and saw this article asking about, in Matrix Gold it gives you the round edges, and in the legacy versions you can get the sharp edges, right? So I'm going to show how to make the sharp edges, and you can make it parametric and just make it once, and you don't have to make it again. And you can still have you can still manipulate it to different shapes and stuff. So let's get going on it. If we if we grab a gem out here, and then just change it to our princess cut. And then we'll just go ahead and accept that. And then we go to our bezel settings, and then our bezel, and grab our stone and select it. You can see it gives you the round edges, and apparently that's not what you're wanting. So you want the sharp edges, no big deal. There's another way you can do it where you only have to make it once, and it will go ahead and you can manipulate it after you make it the one time, using it for other size stones or whatever. So real quick, we can just go to our gems view, right? And we'll just make it once, and then we'll apply it to another item. So we'll just go do the offset curve on this gem here, and we'll bump it up, say, and then we'll just kind of bring it in. So it doesn't really matter because you can always come back and change it up, right? So we'll just put one there. We'll go ahead and right click to accept it. I'll right click to bring it back, select the stone, right click again, and then we have it out here, our other curve. So we'll bring that out something like this, and you can move it up or down wherever you want for the base, right, for the original, to be able to manipulate it. And then we'll just go ahead and accept that. Right click again, accept stone, right click again, and this one will just bring down to whatever depth we want, and you can make it smaller for the inside, right? And then we'll right click again, select it, right click, and then we have another one, and we'll just bring that one straight down. And the only thing you need to kind of maybe make sure of is that if you want it flat at the bottom, that it goes right over the top of that other line, right? Now we have the bezel, right, for the most part. So just go to your surface menu, go to parametric loft, and then go ahead and select those curves in order. So the surface will come down, it'll go down to this one, come over to this one, and then we'll accept that. And then just make sure you put use curve selection order. Click on that, and it gives you the loft normal option, right? Just change that from loft normal to loft straight, and now you have those sharp edges on there, right? And then also one other thing is you want close, so go ahead and close it off. So now it's good to go. So we got it, close poly surface. Now that's for this stone here, say. So you want to take it, go ahead, and I'll just overwrite this one here. Save the job bag. Okay, so we have it saved, right? So we can go ahead and get rid of it. So next time you're working on an item where you want parametric history with your bezel, or you want a sharp edge bezel, this one, we'll just grab a tool. So we'll go to ring rail, we'll accept it, go to our gems, grab a gem out here. Let's just get a gem on ring rail, be easier. And then go to our round, change it to our princess cut. This one, let's say we're going to make bigger here. And I'll bump it up just a little, and we'll take that. We can always go back if you save it to collections, or if you where you have certain heads where you want to use, you can just put it in there, and you can bring it back at any time and wait for it to load up all the dynamic commands over here. And the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and select this, and I'm going to change it to another layer, and yeah, I'm going to actually just turn this layer off, right? And let's see, where's my curves at? Well, oh, they're turned off. Okay. So I don't even have to worry about changing it to another layer. Anyway, you can come over here and edit it, right? So maybe we want to make this bottom a little thinner or something. We can just go ahead and do that. And then to get it to place up on this, all we have to do is orient to gems. So we're going to select this gem, this bezel, right click, select our stone at the top, and then there we go. And it's not touching our bottom there. No big deal. We'll just go ahead and accept it because it's totally parametric. We can come over, and I think the two, let's just check this one. Yeah, that's one of the bottom ones. So we need to bump that one down. We'll go ahead and right click, and then we'll just grab the other one. Which one was it? Edit this one? No. If you name them, it's probably a lot easier to go through there. That's the inside one. So we can bump that one down to make it flat at the bottom there. There we go. And then just accept that. And you can see everything updates up here, right? Maybe it's not down far enough, so we'll need to change it a little bit more. Let's drop this one down a little bit. Right click, and then we'll just grab this one. Drop it down a little bit more too, so that it's even in there. You can always go to wireframe to make sure it's at the height or the angle or whatever you want, but we're going to be cutting it off anyway, so it's not going to matter. And then accept it. So now it's down past our ring rail. We have a closed bezel here. We have a closed bezel there. So now we can go to our cutters, cut to ring rail, select this one, right click, and then there. You got it, right? And you can still go back, and not that one. Let's take one from the top here. You can still go back, and if you watch, we can update it here as well. So, and it's moving up there. So you're just doing it from a different way. But there you go. That's kind of how you can get those sharp edges on there and still maintain total control and parametric history. So you don't have to keep making them over and over again. You can just make it once and then reapply and do any kind of adjustments that you may want to do. So hopefully that helps.